Hey, what's up, guys? I'm EDC Gunner. You're watching the EDC Watches, and I'm walking this beautiful German street, and the car is is gonna run me over. So I'm gonna pull aside. So I'm gonna let him pass. Yeah, um, I'm in Germany. Next week I'm going home. So I'm very happy about that. So it's gonna be awesome. I spend a week home, then I return to Germany. So yeah, not a bad deal. Not good, not bad. Anyways, I got a question about the Breitling Quartz. Should you buy Breitling Quartz or TechWear Quartz watches? Well, last TechWear Quartz I opened, it had a Ronda movement, very cheaply made Ronda movement. So yeah, I would not definitely recommend that to buy that brand new. Used, okay, but brand new, no. And on the other hand, Breitling Quartz, Breitling puts something in their watches, what they call super quartz. It's thermocompensated high accuracy quartz movement. Back in the day it was ETA. I'm not sure what are they doing now, or they making it now, but older watches, definitely good watches. And that quartz movement, uh, you definitely want to have, and it's a good value. Of course, pre-owned. I would not recommend buying brand new quartz watches. That's definitely not a good investment, especially in today's market. I saw a wonderful video by TGV. It's been a while since I saw a TGV video. You can talk all day long about him and whatever you want to say about him, but sometimes watching a good old TGV video just makes you want to buy some watches after watching it. At least you want to Google them, and that's what I like about YouTube and YouTube videos. That's what was back in the day when I first started watching YouTube and watch World, and we all started making videos. You just see a video and it inspires you. You want to find that watch, you want to buy it, and yeah. If you haven't seen it, check out the latest video from TGV. It's very cool. He bought a Navy timer, the one I used to own, and actually I'm thinking about getting it back now because I like Navy timers. I'm missing it, and Breitling Navy timer is an icon. And now that I have a son, his birthday is coming. Actually, next in September 30th. So I'm gonna be home. We're gonna celebrate his birthday, and it made me think about when he turns 18. What should I give him, and what watch should I give him? Of course, before that, I need to get him interested into watches. And even if I do not get him interested into watches and he becomes completely meh watches, that's some old thing that my dad likes. I think buying him just gifting him one watch would be cool. And even if he does not become a watch guy, I think he should have a nice watch. And I think Navy timer would be a good option. Of course, I have a Speedmaster, but it's a manual wound, and not really ideal for someone who's not really a watch freak. But overall, I think I'm thinking in those terms right now. I'm getting old, definitely getting old, but my son is gonna be. Oops. My son is gonna be 4, and yeah, in no time he will turn 18. Yeah, and I wanna give him a watch, and I'm thinking Navy timer would be great. great watch to give him so he can go to college if he wants to. I'm not gonna pressure him. He can go to college. I went to college and I'm doing a job that does not require college because it pays more. Yeah, pays more. And I'm thinking, should I get an Navy timer and then should I give it to him when he turns 18 or something along those lines? Yeah, that's my line of thoughts, and that's exactly what I'm requiring from a video, from when I watch a video on YouTube and I wanna go Google watches. I wanna buy some watches, and yeah. He also bought some New Balance sneakers, and if you are old timer like me, back in the days of YouTube, I remember when he showed his New Balance sneakers on the first time he bought it. And I'm not the guy who shows his sneakers when he buys them, but this year I bought some sneakers as well, and I'm thinking I never liked sneakers. I'm a shoes guy, boots guy. I like boots, rough, rugged, or dressy boots. That's my favorite footwear, but sneakers are so comfy. And I bought also some sneakers. Wanna check out my sneakers? Yeah? No? That's okay, I'm gonna show you anyways. Yeah, how to show you some sneakers. Yeah, I have some Nikes. These are for running, but I'm not really running, I'm walking. And yeah, I have also Air Max 90s in my collection and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm blabbing all over the place, but yeah, that's what I like to do. It's Sunday morning, I'm in Germany, and I have nothing better to do, so stick around here. There's a cemetery here. This is how a Dutch cemetery looks like. Yeah, what else? I was talking about how cool it is. You watch a YouTube video and it gets you googling all sorts of watches and gets you inspired to buy watches again. And I know in my couple of last videos I was kind of not into watches, not buying any more watches, but yeah, I watched the video and yeah, I'm thinking now, should I get a Navy timer, and should I get it to give it to my son? Also thinking about Panerai. Never liked Panerai, but yeah, the market right now is very good for buyers, and you can buy some really cool watches for not so high prices like 2 years ago. So thinking about buying a Panerai for myself or Navy timer for myself, then I can give it to my kid. Maybe I can give it to Panerai to my kids. I don't know. I think Navy timer is a bit cooler to give him. And I remember when I was a kid, well, when I say I was a kid, I had 20 years, and first time seeing Panerai, when I first saw Panerai and I was a kid, I was so mesmerized and thought this is the coolest shit ever, because it has all those, that busy dial and all those things, and it's for pilots and you learn to use it, and I was so into it when I first saw Navy timer. It was just crazy. So I'm thinking something along those lines. You never know, who cares? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's it. Today I'm wearing my SKX, and I want to mention another YouTuber. I don't really watch him that often, but yeah, when you're into watches, you see a couple of videos, and it's Federico from Federico Talks Watches, and he mentioned, even though I think it's a bit bullshit, but yeah, it makes sense. He has watches like this and more affordable watches that he keeps around his house, and some of those nicer watches you keep in a bank safe. That's exactly what happened to me, and keep some of my nicer watches in bank safe. There are some watches in different countries in bank safes that I haven't seen more than a year. I haven't put it on my wrist more than a year. Haven't wound them, and that's not good. When you have a collection of watches, at least wound them all every month or so the oil does not dry up or stuck up. So yeah, so you get to enjoy more of these affordable watches you keep around your house, laying around, and you don't really care if someone's gonna rob them. And it happens, robbing watches and thefts. You don't know what happened to Archie Luxury. So yeah, sad day, but he bounced back, and I'm glad he did. I have a friend who says, and I'm guilty of this, every 4 years you should have a fire in your house to let it burn all those unnecessary shit you you buy and bring home, so you have a nice clean new house again. And I'm guilty of that. I like to buy all sorts of things that most of the time I won't even use, like if I see whether it's tools, whether it's knickknacks, whether it's tripods, power banks, and things like that. But yeah, buy it if I see it. Hobby dolls, like best example, recently I bought an angle grinder. It's a small angle grinder, but it was cheap. It was 25 euros, so I got it. I just keep it in garage. You never know when you're gonna need it, and when you do, you don't have to go and buy it or borrow from neighbor. And the way I see it, if I only use it once, it's a good investment. And yeah, it's not professional, but I just paid 20 for it, so it's okay. But I do have a lot of that shit buying, and there was a time when I think I have a lot of watches, and that also is a moment of weakness. So when you get to a point like that, just go outside, take a walk, and it will pass. Because my biggest mistake ever in watch hobby, in collecting watches, was selling that many pieces. And most of those watches, when I look at the prices now versus when I sold them, I made a profit on each of them. But when I look at it now, the prices, when I look at it now, I don't feel well. So yeah, try not to sell, but yeah, now it's a good time maybe for you to buy some watches.